Greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. Guys, this is your Oracle card reading for August the 21st and the 27th of 2017. Again, this is your weekly Oracle card reading for the week of August the 21st through the 27th of 2017. As you see, I do have my smoke signals going here. I just wanted to inform you guys, I'm going to have to delay my tarot deck for at least another month. The energy is just so chaotic and strong that everything that I've tried to do has been a complete mix up. We got Mercury retrograde, going on. Everything I've done has been kind of wrong or screwed up. I don't know if you guys are having that problem also. People are either ways mad, angry, depressed, crying. Everything I've tried to order or do, has been there's been some type of mix up. I've had so many things that have happened to me. It's just unbelievable everywhere I go. Trucks aren't showing up, things aren't being delivered. It's the solar eclipse, it's the Lion's Gate, we got Mercury retrograde. So please bear with people. Don't let that energy really get a hold of you. Just bear with them. All I can say is say bless their little hearts. They're doing their best. They can't help it if things aren't going right and trucks don't show up and things don't get done. A lot of energy, chaotic energy. I don't know if any of you guys, this is Sunday. I always do my recordings on Sunday for the following, for the week. I don't know if you guys are going to be watching the eclipse. Tomorrow I will be in the good part to watch it. I'm here in the Western North Carolina. It will be coming through here. Guys, some people are saying do not go outside, do not watch it. I wouldn't miss this for the world. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I am going to do releasing all the negativity and releasing things that no longer serve me. I don't want that stuff in my life anymore. And asking for things that I do want, the positive stuff. So I will be doing that during the eclipse. I haven't don't know if I'm going to be saying it out loud or doing it within. I haven't made up my mind about that. I do have my solar eclipse glasses or shades, whatever you want to call them. People are just flocking in North Carolina and South Carolina and in the, where the eclipse is going to be. It is just, people are just, it's a once in a lifetime thing. I don't blame them, but thank goodness I can watch it here at home. And I don't really have to go anywhere. I'm thinking of recording it. I don't know yet whether I will be doing that. I'm not looking at anybody in the chat room because I only have one computer or one laptop. Maybe when I get more computers or laptops and expand, I can be, have chat on and be looking at chat and, doing the video also. I think this eclipse is going to be awakening of a lot of people. Things is definitely going to change after this eclipse. I know Mercury don't go, stays in the retrograde into September. I don't know the exact date, so I will not be doing anything major till after this retrograde. I'm not doing anything major with my tarot deck until September. So yes, I did have to put that on hold. I wasn't expecting this much energy. you know, to be going around when so many things going on with the Lionsgate portal, the solar eclipse, and Mercury retrograde. I was not expecting all of that. But hey, I've got time. I do think this eclipse is going to bring change for the better. It's going to get rid of things that no longer serve us, and there's going to be new ways, of doing things. It's going to come out of it eventually. I'm not saying right immediately, but in the long run it will. Things will start changing. So let's see what's going on this week of the eclipse. What messages and energies? Who wants to come through? Angels, guides, masters, archangels. Who wants to come through? Who's coming through? This is a 3-card reading because I'm recording it. If I was videotaping it and uploading it, I would do, pick your own card. You can choose all the cards, look at the whole video. Pick one card. Guys, share this video. Like it, subscribe, and share. I mean, if you think somebody may get something out of this, they need to hear something, they're going through a rough time, or this may relate to their situation, please do share it. Love each and every one of you. Let's get started. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you like what I'm doing, please do support me over at Patreon. Become a member and support my work. There's lots of things I've got on the horizon. So, again, 3-card reading. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Yes. At first, the first of the month, I was kind of angry and upset at the way things were going. Just like, for instance, in the grocery store, things weren't moving fast, along fast like I wanted them to. And, I had to step back and think, all the stuff is going on, it's not nobody's fault. It's just, there's a lot of energy. But now everything's, I'm not irritated, anxiety, or nothing like that. I'm actually happy. I cannot believe that, because I've read so many people, saying that their emotions are all over the place. And I can tell you right now, I am just, happy and calm, and I can't wait to see the eclipse. Okay, let me get me a little drink of water. Let's see who we got coming up on this. The first one, Saint Germain, karma releasing. Good card for this week. Move beyond your journey. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Am I just not talking about energy? Yes. Let's see what else book has to say about Saint Germain. Yes, it's time. It's time. It is time. It's time. All my light workers, everyone, all my people. Karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy, guys. There's so much drama, just so much chaos happening in the world. Saint Germain was born in France in the 18th century and is said to have been given a new identity because he was the love child of 2 very powerful people. He was well educated and able to rub shoulders with royalty. He was also deeply interested in magic, alchemy, and the cosmos, and was able to perform real-life miracles and turn lead into gold. Now he helps us move beyond the social limitations to connect with the right people and the highest good. He's he's still a master alchemist and able to help us turn whatever is leaden in our life into something that is golden. Don't we all want that? His twin flame is Lady Portia. He is the keeper of the violet flame, the powerful etheric retreat where we can release karma. Karma is the spiritual law of cause and effect. We experience many levels of karma. So we inherit from our family and some from the people we keep helping out of problems. They keep creating that they keep creating. Saint Germain is here now to clear your energy so that you no longer have the weight of the world or on loved one's world on your shoulders. Be aware that old patterns is leaving your life and creating space for something more loving to enter. Visualize yourself surrounded by a fiery violet cloak to release all karma you no longer need. I think that is a wonderful thing to do during this eclipse. Eclipse is all about shedding and releasing things that is no longer needed. Thank you, Saint Germain, for coming through. Um, this is a good, excellent card. It's time to move beyond the drama. There's so much. Turn off the TV. Um, I mean, get out. Turn off the TV. Do something else. Get off. Put the cell phone down. Put down all electronics. I know that's hard to do. They made our life so much easier. I mean, I love spell check. It's made our life so much easier. That's okay. That's fine and well. Things are going to change and become more advanced in the future, but sometimes you just have to put it down and go within. Go sit somewhere quiet. Actually, go read a book. You know, meet someone for coffee and have conversations with people, not texting. Not talking on the phone. Actually, meet someone, family, friends, and do something like that. Take your kids, you know, somewhere. Do something with the family. Also, for those that are caught up in the drama that is going on here in the US and all over the world, choosing sides, guys, you don't have to choose a side. Here in the US, it's Republican and Democrats. Oh, am I so sick? The games they play here in the Matrix, the games they play. I am so tired of it. Every day more and more. You wake up every day more and more. For those that are in that game, if that's where you want to be, then play that game. I refuse not to play that game, not to pick sides. It's just a game. It's all it is a game. And that negative energy and hating the other side or hating someone else that's not on your side or don't see things the way you do is just pulling more. You're feeding that beast. It's just pulling more negativity towards you, and you wonder why your life sucks. Because you got probably so much rage and anger. And Saint Germain is here telling you to release all that. And others, I could touch on this several different ways, and others that are carrying the world, worrying about family members that or friends that just there's constantly drama in their lives, just constant drama. It's time to stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's not your responsibility. Everyone has a path here to walk that they must walk themselves. They chose to be here. Yes, you chose to be here and in the path you are in. Now you can change that. You can change that. It takes you to go within and change it if you choose to do so. But I think this is an excellent card. I mean, it's time to move beyond it, man. It's time to, make room for good energy, especially we got the eclipse. I'm so excited. Get out there. Or if you don't want to get out there at the eclipse, stay in, but make sure you are releasing all the negativity, you want all the karma releasing. I mean, I know for you, some of you, when it's family, it's hard because you just cannot remove yourself from, family. You may need to distance yourself or set guidelines, let them know where you stand, that you can't keep bailing them out. If anybody's having any kind of trouble like that, I just wanted to touch on that with family. I know how hard it is. Sometimes you have to let them walk their own path. Everybody's got a path to walk. But if you're trying to release karma, if you're trying to gain more good energy and get rid of the negativity, Saint Germain is telling you this week, I think it's the perfect time. With the eclipse, it's all about shedding things that no longer serve you. Do that. Get rid of it. You will start to see your life just change. Things start syncing up with you. Things will start going, in your favor. I'm not saying it's going to be like at 100%. I mean, you see how the energy is now. I mean, that's Mercury retrograde and the eclipse and all that. But I'm just saying, take baby steps. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect all the time. Nothing is perfect all the time. But once they see you willing to change and start doing things, you see a big difference. I mean, a really big difference. So I think that was an excellent card. Saint Germain, thank you. For coming through and saying and bringing this message forth about releasing things that that don't serve you or satisfy your soul anymore. If you're not happy, change. Don't feed into the negativity that you see going on. I just don't know how those. Most of them are. I'm talking about the people that are out there protesting and destroying stuff. How do they get that much energy? It must be they're feeding the beast of the rage and the evil and the that lower vibration. And once you get around that, you could easily feed the beast too. Especially if you get caught up in that. Don't feed the beast. Please don't, guys. Don't have to choose a side. Step in your own path. Be you. Be authentic. All right, guys, let's see. Yay! What comes up for number 2? I think that is Krishna. Devotion. Krishna. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm willing to bet that's how you pronounce it. I'm reading this upside down. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Wow, yeah, you do have to trust your spiritual guidance. If you get off the telephone, cut the TV off, and go within, that's how you hear your spiritual guidance. Let's see what the book has to say about Krishna. Wonderful card, beautiful. Trust your spiritual guidance, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Krishna is a Hindu god who is known as Mahavatar, the great avatar. It embodies divine wisdom. One of India's best loved gods. He is an approachable, kind, loving, and supportive God. He is a peaceful being with great love for all the people and the animals. Yes, he is often depicted with a calf or lamb, which is a symbol of innocence, and a peacock feather on his head, which is said to honor the divine feminine. I was just looking at the picture. He was the spiritual guide of the warrior soul Arjuna, as related in the Hindu epic Bhagavad Gita, which really is a story of choosing love over fear. Yes, and it helps us move beyond the limitations and wars our ego creates in our mind, and maybe even in the world around us. He is the twin flame of Radha. I think I'm pronouncing it right, but did you just hear that? Did you just understand that last part? Did you hear the last part I just said? He was the spiritual guide of the warrior soul Arjuna, as related in the Hindu epic Bhagavad Gita. I think that, which really is a story of choosing love over fear, and helps us move beyond the limitations and wars of our ego creates in our mind, and maybe even in the world around us. Did you get that part? He is the twin flame of Radha. You have a deep spiritual connection and must trust the guidance that's coming through. Your devotion to the spiritual path has been recognized. It may feel as if you have been on a mental, emotional battlefield. Yes. But there are sweet messages of hope around you now. Krishna is here to boost your sense of connection to the divine and encourage you to act from your soul. If a decision needs to be made, ask yourself, what will honor your soul and those around you? If you can choose the best for all involved, then you feel even closer to the divine. Yes, wonderful. So Krishna is here to help us move beyond our limitations and the wars that we create in the mind out of fear. What you feed is what you get, and when we're all focusing on that, and I'm talking about the whole world, not just one person, that's what creates all this stuff. This is our reality, guys. You create your own reality. I want to touch on a few things here. Thank you, Krishna. Um, you create your own reality. Your mind, your ego creates the fear in your mind. It's making you think that you're separated, or someone's against you, or the world's against you, or this person, is out to get you, or somebody is just out to get you. It's all about, like the book said, is choosing love over fear, having that fear, letting that fear go. I've talked about it. I think every oracle card I read or do for you guys is all about letting the fear go, letting it fall by your wayside, releasing it, getting it gone. It's another thing you can do for the eclipse. And I've told you how to release that fear. Do it in the shower if you can. Think of the water as liquid gold, just running all over you. Shake your arms, your legs, and just say, I'm letting go of the fear. The fear, it's got to go. You don't want it anymore. It's not true. It's just makeup. It's make believe, and let that go. Now, for other you guys, all my light workers and healers and empaths, and all of you guys that are doing such a wonderful job, Krishna is here telling you that your devotion is greatly appreciated. You haven't gone unseen or unheard. You just have to trust yourself, trust your spiritual guidance that you're getting. I mean, it's telling me, tell you guys that you are being seen and you are being heard. Your devotion is not unappreciated. I know it may seem like the book said, that there is a big war going on, emotionally, can be emotionally or mentally inside of you. But it's asking you to trust yourself, that you are loved unconditionally. Unconditionally. For those of you that have to make a decision or a choice, make sure you're doing it out of love, and that will benefit. The good will benefit of all, is what I'm trying to say or get across to you guys. Those that have these decisions and the choices to make, ask what your soul, do it come from a soul level, so it benefits, and it's for the good of all, especially if it involves anyone else. You can always call on Krishna to help you if you've got any big decisions to make. But he is telling me to tell you to listen to your spiritual guidance. Your spiritual guidance will never let you down, will never lead you down the wrong path. You have to trust that. Trust that and believe. And remember, you are definitely unconditionally loved. No matter what anyone says or thinks. Don't let anyone ever tell you any different. Keep doing your work that you're doing. For all my light workers, you can call them healers, empaths, light workers. There's so many different names. That's why I don't like putting names on things. If you're following your path, keep doing it. Keep doing it. And for those that are having decisions to make, that have been asking, praying, and meditation, you're going to get the answers. You just have to trust yourself. You may be weighing up two options. Some of you may be weighing up two options that you have to choose. Follow your guidance. Follow your guidance on that. Some of you have may be praying and meditating for something. Been praying and you think your prayers are not answered, and you're not just being recognized, that no one's hearing you. They hear you. He hears you. They all hear you. You will soon get answers. Trust that you will soon get answers. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what we got for the third one. Paul the Venetian. Experiencing grace. You see that? Share your gifts with grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Wow. I know there's a mass awakening, that's for sure. That is for sure. Let's see what the book has to say about Paul the Venetian. Experiencing grace, share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. For those that are blocked or feel blocked, Paul the Venetian is said to be an ascended from the Paleo Veronese, a famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. The Venetian refers to the fact that he was connected to Venice, Italy. It is believed that on his passing in 1588, he had an opportunity to help humanity by sharing his lifelong wisdom. He is the keeper of the light who helps us accept our talents and hone our skills so that we can share the beauty of our soul with the world. He brings waves of good energy, grace, and encouragement, and works with all artists, musicians, designers, and anyone else who needs support in channeling their talents. Whatever creative ideals you are having at this time, they feel they are inspired by the divine. Paul the Venetian is here to help you channel your gifts. You may have felt blocked or held back in the past, but now is the time to recognize how talented you really are. Follow your bliss and share your grace. Your creativity is a gift to the world. And as you share it with all those around you, you make space in your heart for the goodness to enter. Recognize your gifts today and express your creative self in a way that suits you. Oh, wonderful, guys. Like I said, we got Mercury retrograde, a lot of energy going on. Some of you that are writers, musicians, whatever you are, publishers, if you are a creative person and you're just feeling blocked. And this could be with just making decisions about things. This can mean a whole ton of different things. Paul the Venetian is here to help you remove those blocks, and those blocks will be removed soon. I promise you. Things are happening on a massive scale. This is Paul the Venetian is here just to remind you that you will be experiencing grace. Make sure you are sharing your gifts. Make sure you are helping others for the greater cause, the better good, helping animals, whatever it is that you do. Doing herbs, growing herbs, growing vegetables and fruits, whatever it is. Some people may say, well, I don't have a gift. Yes, everybody's got a gift. I learned something new from everyone, whether they don't have a metaphysical gifts or not, even in the same thing that I'm in or on a spiritual path. Everybody has a gift. Everybody's got a story to tell. Everybody has a wisdom. Everybody can learn something from everyone. I do it all the time. I learn something from people that I just didn't even know, and this person may have follow a different path or have a different perspective on the things that I follow and do, but I always learn something. So that's their gifts of wisdom and knowledge. So everyone has a gift. Don't sit there and say, well, I don't have anything to offer anyone. Yes, you do. Do you not help out people? When someone even just as simple as asking you directions, just as simple as asking, something that they didn't know, and you're giving them your wisdom and advice, just for them asking for your advice. I mean, you ever heard you tell somebody something and say, I didn't know that? Yes. Happens to me all the time. I learn so much. But for those that, again, that are feeling blocked, and I can understand that, I'm you know, being challenged this month um, too, that those blocks will be removed. You can always call on him, um, call the Venetian to help you get past those. I think everybody will be past them um, after this eclipse, after the Lionsgate portal, and after the Mercury retrograde. Mercury goes direct. And I don't know if that's September the 2nd or the 9th. I don't know. You can Google that and look that up right quick. But yeah, for those that are wanting to write books, I know that I've got some books that I need to write, that I am going to write. But I'm working on my Wolf Tarot deck right now. Again, I am putting that off till Mercury goes direct. The energy is just so crazy right now that nothing seems to be working out that I'm trying to do. So I said, well, that's a sign. Just let's lay off of everything till Mercury goes direct. And I'll start back up in September. So I'm playing the waiting game. But for those that are doing the same thing, know that that everyone has a gift and your talents. Just share them with the world. There are those that are trying to share them with the world, those that have started a YouTube channel, starting your own website, maybe on Facebook, starting a group, whatever it is that you are doing. Whether you're reading, cards, or, clairvoyant. And there's a lot of people that are practicing on Facebook. They're really sharing their gifts with the world, that are getting a lot of practice. I've seen that, I've witnessed that, I've experienced that. Know that your gifts are for everyone. And for those that are going through the mental block, it'll pass. It will pass. Those that are having to make hard decisions and you don't know which one to choose from, or have to sign any kind of papers or documents, I would say wait till Mercury goes direct. In September, I wouldn't be signing anything or bringing anything out at this time, but just know that everything is going to get better. For definitely, I'm sure of it. You're going to have those waves of inspiration and love coming to you very soon. And I can promise you that. You're going to have those ideals just popping. They're going to be popping after all this. They're going to be popping. You're going to have ideals and inspirations and waves of energy coming to you. You're going to be like, yes, I got my mojo back. That's what I like to call it. And when I don't have my mojo, I always say I need to get this monkey off my back. You ever heard of that? Need to get the monkey off my back? Oh yeah, I've said it many times. So you'll get your mojo back. Just give it time. This is a card that came up. That's for me to tell you that yes, you will get your mojo back. You will get your inspiration back. Just give it a little time. Let all this stuff go through, and you will. That's the reason why Paul the Venetian has come forth for this week. Give it some time. This is all about letting go of the fear and getting the love. If you had two choices between love and fear, wouldn't you pick the love? There you go, right there. Then you let the fear fall away. Like I said, if you don't know how to do that cleansing, do it in your shower. State what you want. Think of the water as liquid gold running all over you, cleansing you of all that negativity. No more. You won't have it anymore. Let it go. Let it fall. So it's out of your hands. You don't want it. It no longer. It's not doing you any good. So why would you want it? Exactly. Just think it like that. The next time you have some type of fear, ask yourself, ask your soul, ask your spirit. I got two choices here: love or fear. Which one are you going to choose? I guarantee you that will cut it right there. Cut it right there in half. I guarantee you'll feel something from that. But again, guys, I hope everyone's going to have a wonderful, blessed, and safe, very safe week during this eclipse. I know there's a lot of people out on the road that are trying to get to the places where they can, see it and feel it and experience the eclipse and see the full, cover. I wish and hope those people that are going to be safe and happy and get a great experience out there. Please, guys, everyone stay safe this week. I love each and every one of you. Thank you. Like, subscribe, share. Blessings, my friend. I hope this helps you in your journey through life. Namaste.